I'm so interested in testosterone. It's a weird thing. I don't understand a single fuck about testosterone, okay? Because lately I've been not having the feeling of me having as high testosterone as I had before, basically before my kickboxing match, which was in April this year. But I want to get my testosterone as high as possible again. But I'm I'm eating clean mostly. Most of the time I'm eating clean. I just ate another 4 eggs, and this morning I ate 2 eggs and a steak and some spaghetti from my mom from yesterday. So 6 eggs today. I've been trying to go to bed on time as much as possible, and still no real signs of higher testosterone. Today, kind of, if you understand what I mean. But I just don't really understand the topic. The thing is, though, and I was watching a podcast, podcast about it. Okay, I was watching Andrew Huberman podcast about testosterone, and the thing is, your light environment is very important, as I remember, if I remember correctly. So when you wake up, you need to get into the sunlight for like 2 to 10 minutes, I think. Basically, when I get into the sunlight in the morning, I do it for 20 seconds because I'm cold. In the Netherlands, it's becoming winter again. It's cold. I just stand there in my underwear and it's cold as fuck. So that's not really helping. I think you need to watch the sunset too. But yeah, you're not always outside when the sun is setting. But I think that's the most important. And especially, okay, this thing is so important right here. When you wake up in the middle of the night, that's not beneficial, but I have it basically any night, every night because I need to go to the toilet. But when you wake up in the middle of the night, don't turn any lights on. See, it might be hard, but for me, I just get out of my bed. I just feel where the fuck my door is, and then I open the door and I go to the toilet. Sometimes I even have my eyes still closed because I'm just tired. But when you turn on lights in the middle of the night, I think it has bad 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 it has no good benefits because it will stimulate more like the depression shit. It will give you depressive thoughts. And also, I'm totally thrown off because I'm seeing people walk there. Okay, I'm sorry. And also, you will just totally fuck up your rhythm because think about in the caveman days. When it was night. You won't see any light when it's night. That rhymes. So, then if you see light in the middle of the night, your entire body just thinks like, what is happening? Because it's nighttime. It's not daytime. So there's not supposed to be any light. There's people coming there, walking over there. So I'm gonna just pause the video a little bit and then I'm gonna come back for you. Okay, so I was talking about the light environment. Now, one thing that's really important too, massively important, your sleep. As I mentioned earlier in my first video, I think my first ever video was about how to improve your sleep. Oh, that light just went on. And there's a dog barking somewhere. But, okay. So, the first ever video on my channel was about how to improve your sleep. Now, you need to invest as much as possible into your sleep because it's really a massive thing, okay? It's just very important. Because you just regenerate in your sleep, you just all your thoughts get uh, progressed while you're sleeping and stuff like that. So sleep is just massively important for testosterone, and both with exercise and diet, obviously. You know this, you already know this, I know this, you know this, but for some reason, for some people like me at this moment, at this specific moment in time, it's not really working. You know, see, just working out and just dieting and just going to sleep on time, yeah, it's good. I think I obviously that's good, but it's not the rush you want to get, right? It's not the kind of fire that lights inside of you. And this is where I got you, I think. You, you and me need to find out something again which fucking makes you wake up in the morning and think like, I'm gonna smash the entire day. So, there's something in your life. Maybe it's the gym. If you go to the gym, make it a goal for the end of this year or in 6 months to be fucking big. Okay? Be as big as possible, man. Just think to yourself, I'm gonna be as big as Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay? I'm gonna be as big as Sam Sulek. Yeah? Mike Thurston. I'm gonna beat that guy. Mike Thurston is gonna look like this compared to me in 6 months. Okay? Now, I started kickboxing again. This week I haven't been to training because my neck is fucking dead. I don't know what happened, but my neck just... Muchos pain, weet je wel? Very much pain. So, I just said a Dutch word in between that. I'm sorry. But I'm a little bit cold. I think that's the reason why I'm acting this weird. But, so, you need to get this big goal into your life, which makes you want to wake up every day and makes you want to conquer the entire world. Because without this, you'll just feel limp. Like a limp dick. Okay? So, really seek this shit out. Really find out what it is for you. This big battle in your life. And I think this will get your testosterone back up. Because you can live the normal life, eating clean, training a little bit and stuff. But then you get this goal. You'll train twice as hard. You'll eat as clean as possible. You'll go to bed on time again. Because here's the thing. I had this kickboxing match, right? And then there's this guy who wants to totally fuck you up. He wants to smack you up, clap you up, everything. He wants to beat the shit out of you. You obviously want to do the same thing. But with that in the back of your mind that there's some guy training as hard as possible every day to beat you up, you won't be doing any of the bad habits. And I noticed that in myself. I wasn't doing any bad habit when I was preparing for my fight. I was eating clean every day. When I kind of went out, I just went to some restaurant with the guy. I didn't order any bad things. No fizzy drinks, no bad foods, no desserts, nothing. Eating clean. Training as hard as possible. Training every day too. Going to sleep on time. Not like calling with my girlfriend when I'm in bed. Because my ex-girlfriend always wanted to call at midnight. And that fucked me up. That's why we broke up, I guess. That's part of it. So not just going to sleep on time. Eating clean as possible. Doing everything right. Okay? That only happens when there's this thing in your life pushing you forward. Which really, like, kind of scares you too. Because, see, that fight scared the shit out of me. That's why I trained as hard as possible. Because I didn't want to lose. I still lost. But that doesn't matter. So, I hope you understand the thing I mean in this video. I really hope you understand the kind of message I want to spread to you guys. Because that's fucking important. You need this fire in your life. You need this fucking thing. This thing burning. Which will get you out of your bed. Okay.